There will be some celebrations in Buckingham Palace this weekend, apparently. So, David and Victoria's son, Brooklyn Beckham, he is set to marry Nicola Peltz this Saturday over in Palm Beach, Florida. Now, the wedding apparently has cost an estimated £3 million and will be in Palm Beach in Florida. Snoop Dogg is performing. Elton John's going to be in attendance as well.
Is that where Jamie O'Hara's gone?
That's where Jamie's gone. Right. Trevor, did you ever have a party with David? Did you ever go out partying with him?
We went to a few meals as a squad. He invited me to the big party. I think it was a wedding party or anniversary or something with Victoria before we went to the World Cup in 2002. But you know what? It's not my thing. I've never really been into that kind of glitzy kind of glamour scene. Not really, no. I mean, it's just not for me. I didn't know him that well, and I just thought, not for me. It's a little bit star-studded, and I kept away from it. But I remember Brooklyn as a young boy on the trip to Dubai before the World Cup in Japan, and that makes me feel very old that he's getting married. I mean, that is ridiculous.
He was always good as gold. He came from Walthamstow, not too far from where I was, and I always used to say to him, "How's your family?" He was quiet, very quiet. But I've been in some places before where David has a bit roped off for himself, and he's always come in with us, Ray, and have a drink. So he's always been good as gold in that respect. But he's got to watch where he goes. But he wanted to go to that lifestyle, didn't he? And he's had a fantastic life.
He's done it well.
Oh, absolutely.
I did wonder why the production staff were making us do this story.
It's some
party.
I
thought we're busy this morning. Why are we doing this story? And then I've seen this question for you, front page of the Sun today. Why Beckham signed a prenup? And Ray, they want to know, any advice for Brooklyn?
Sign it.
That's absolutely disgraceful.
Sign it, definitely sign it. It's interesting to see what footballers do now, Trev. I mean, with the contracts they're on, do they get advice and say, well, if you're going to get married, you've got to get your
Could that be you? Could you take up a role going into football clubs?
I'm on that sort of money, am I? But yeah, that's a good idea as it goes along.
Go into football clubs and say, this is why.
And this is how not to do it.
I remember someone asking me, who's not too far away, and he said to me, and I just said, just blame your personal person who's looking after you, and so they have to make you do it.
Wow.
Well, your financial advisor. Everyone's got a financial advisor as a footballer.
Yeah.
And you have to blame them. They've told me I've got to do you have to do a prenup if we're going to get married. Done.
There you go. Bit of advice for lots of people listening this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enter into a marriage.
Whoever you're going to marry, they're going to have to do a prenup. They are. The amount of jobs you've got now.
Is that what you're going to advise me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, done. I'm going to come to the Parlour residents for advice on my prenup. Wow, what a scenario that would be, wouldn't it? Thank you very much, Ray Parlour.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.